importance, our hockey teams, apple pie, and the weather are all things within the Canadian myth. Sure thing, Canadians are proud to be part of such a nation, but what does the government have to do with that? Today, we will be looking at how federal initiatives try to increase Canadians' attachment to their country in the 21st century. According to Robert Bernier of the National School of Public Administration, communication is a key element of the exercise of the government and for the angle at which it wants to be perceived. Because it wants to legitimate itself, the government conveys a patriotic message so the population has a positive view of them. First of all, regarding social media, as Alexander Marlin from the Memorial University says, never before has the two-way flow of information between the public and elected officials has been that easy and high. One of the contributing factors of this reality is social media. Keeping this in mind, parties can now reach people in their own houses and spread a nationalist message. Indeed, only by using the hashtags #StrongProudFree and ProudCanadian on its tweets, the government sends a subtle message that many Canadians will probably relate to. Furthermore, according to Tamara Small, a specialized teacher in digital politics at the University of Guelph, it is central that the government uses interactivity by engaging citizens, and they do so by giving Canadians a voice on social media. They don't necessarily tweet about politics, but to reinforce the Canadian myth, the government has to communicate about more than politics. In that optic, it's not rare to see what Canadians do on Twitter. For example, one tweet says, "We're looking for the hashtag best thing about Canada to share with the world on hashtag Canada Day, hashtag #StrongProudFree." On a never-ending feed, Canadians answer what they're most proud of in being Canadian. The hashtag best thing about Canada and hashtag ProudCanadian moment were even used to promote astronaut Chris Hadfield's Space Oddity video. The other way the government reinforces the Canadian myth is by creating campaigns and events. They are designed to help Canadians see their country with the promotion of Parks Canada, for example, and to understand it with events such as Memorial Day and the commemoration of the 1812 war. Starting with campaigns, they are mostly used to promote special milestones such as the 50th anniversary of our actual flag and the 150th anniversary of Canada. Throughout these campaigns, citizens from all across the country are welcome to join celebrations, share stories, and be inspired by speeches. For example, when celebrating Memorial Day, soldiers share inspiring stories and officials deliver speeches to thank them for providing us with a free country, which makes us grateful to be Canadians. Collectibles, such as coins, are often created so we get a clear reminder of what is being celebrated and what we should be proud of. These occasions are good opportunities to retrospect, and according to political writer Tasha Kiridin, it inspires citizens, aligns them with current priorities, and gives them hope to meet the challenges ahead. Some of those campaigns often give place to events. In that way, all across the country, people can gather and receive what Janine Brody of the University of Alberta would consider as federally inspired discourses of nationalism. These events are mostly designed to reach the imaginary and drop mind bombs on people attending. The events are filled with nationalist messages in order to produce an emotional rather than rational response to what is presented. If we take, for example, the light show presented daily during the summer on Parliament Hill, the show only projects history facts, but it's done in such a grandiose way in the goal to amaze people with visuals and sound in order to add more excitement. After standing up to sing the national anthem, spectators leave the hill with a feeling of proudness towards Canada. Whether it's for tourists or citizens, the light show is designed to promote Canada's proudest accomplishments. As we can see in the following clip, even the Queen gives a speech congratulating Canada for being strong and independent.
Canada has grown and matured while remaining true to its history, its distinctive character, and its values.
To conclude, Jonathan Rose of the University of Queens says that all nations have great stories to pass on, and myths are an integral component of any nation-state. We've seen that the Canadian government uses social media, campaigns, and events in order to influence, impress, and motivate its citizens.